Welcome to the fucking show.
Welcome to the show. Have a seat, my nigga. Recline back. Real niggas make
Smartalecs. You know who I am. I'm the host, John, the smartest of all the Smartalecs. You know who I got with me. I got my man Double A on my right. I got the young professor on my left. We're going to talk about a subject that hits kind of home. It's very near and dear to my heart. It's the subject of the sentencing of Bill Cosby. He was sentenced to 3 to 10 in the Pokey, the Kit Kat State Penitentiary. Well, it's not fair time, so it's not horrible, but it's still.
I thought the feds was better than state.
Well, I think he's gonna get taken care of, in my opinion. Like, he ain't gonna have like a hard beat.
Like killed?
No,
taken care of?
No, like niggas gonna show him like respect and love, cause it's fucking Bill Cosby. You know what I'm saying? It's not like
I don't think he'll be with the whole population.
He gonna be intermingling with some prisoners.
Oh yeah, like the old school.
Right, but they ain't gonna get. It's not gonna be like extort Bill type shit. Like Bill getting like we gonna booty you, Dr. Huxtable, if you don't give me 50 G's on my, you know what I'm saying, type shit.
That's a lot of money on commissary, isn't it?
No, he would give it to somebody on the outside. That's how that blackmail works. But that's neither here nor there. I don't think they're gonna do that to Bill. What do you guys feel about the whole sentencing? We'll start with whoever wants to jump in. Go ahead. Whoever wants to.
It's unfair. Definitely. Our justice system at work, how they just was able to put Bill in jail. And the chick that killed Emmett Till, she's still free. You know what I'm saying? And she's still alive.
Harvey Weinstein's still out, and he jacked off.
And she's 83.
He made people.
I mean, it's so much that we can talk about when it comes to it being a racial thing because, you know, it's just like a public hanging of one of our, you know, our public figures, our black public figures, somebody who could have been part of the revolution or who could have led, you know what I'm saying, a big part of it.
I think he was. I think Bill Cosby has done so much for not only African Americans to improve our advancement in education, careers, but as a human race. He's done a lot for humans as a general. So to just kind of completely try and throw him under the bus, which I'm not. Don't get me wrong, I'm not saying if he did it, I'm not saying it's right that he did it. I'm just saying there's so many other people out here who, whether you want to call it a coincidence or ironic, they are white and they are still free walking while 81-year-old Bill Cosby was sentenced 3 to 10. I don't.
And they locked him up as soon as they sentenced him.
It happened today, and then the video of him going to jail was today.
My thing is, you convicted him without a reasonable doubt. That's my thing. There's no doubt in your mind that he did it, and that be my whole thing with like trial and going to court. Like you have to convict somebody without a reasonable doubt. Who is your defense counsel that could not supply reasonable doubt in a situation? So there was no doubt about it.
It was too public.
That Bill Cosby raped his chick.
It was too public. It was, and it didn't matter at that point. Like there is rules in place in the judicial system. If your case is public, you can request to relocate to a city that doesn't know you. But shit, it's Bill Cosby. And there's nowhere he can go.
But they told him no, he couldn't do that anyway. They denied that.
They was not going to come out of Pennsylvania. Mm-hmm. Yeah, like, and what's crazy is I was just watching the news. The guy who murdered his kids and his wife, he asked for that, and they are listening to it, and they're thinking about moving it to a different state. So I just feel like there's just a lot of little things like
he was railroaded.
He was going to jail.
You have over 60 women came out and said that they have the same thing.
But then you had also
there's just way too many factors in order to keep it quiet.
Well, you had women being found this. You had women found out
who were lying. Yeah.
Right, that were coming out as lying.
So right there, it's sullied.
Right, exactly. So any and every one of you guys could be lying. Yeah, one of you may, you know, like you said, it may have happened, but if 65 of you guys coming forward and out of the 65 and 30 are lying, then that's it.
No, the 30 who aren't lying, and like Bill Cosby should, you know, he should deal for what he did. But like John said, if there is not reasonable doubt, because that is how our justice system works.
But there's definitely reasonable doubt. And the fact of the matter is our justice system should work like that. It just doesn't, especially when it comes to black people, people of color. Because first and foremost, in my opinion, everything that Bill Cosby was doing in his time of coming up and becoming more successful. Any white woman that came out and said Bill Cosby raped them, I don't see them being like, oh no, Bill Cosby's too powerful. We're gonna sweep that under the rug. No, I see them being like, yo, we're going all the way and we're gonna try to take Bill Cosby down at the height of his success. I don't see people being like, yo, let's wait, 40, 50 years and now try to, because Bill wasn't doing nothing but trying to buy NBC. That's the only thing Bill was really fucking doing. We seen what Bill wasn't doing shit. You know what I'm saying? He wasn't doing nothing.
So
he was trying to buy.
Once he got hit that pinnacle of success, that's when they came after him,
No.
you're saying?
No, it was past that. Bill Cosby tried to buy NBC, where everybody was like, that's nothing. Oprah has her own network.
Mm-hmm.
Bill wasn't trying to buy the net. Bill was trying to buy the umbrella in which a network exists. And that's a step that a black person has never had, like to be in charge of the national broadcasting system.
Yeah.
It was already crazy when he had his show. They used to call it the Negro Broadcasting Company because the nigga had so many shows on, you know what I'm saying, like back to back, making money, you know what I'm saying. So with that being said, they like, oh shit, he's in a position where he can do that. All of a sudden, rape allegations come out from Hannibal Buress. Is the one who started all this.
I remember
Hannibal Buress is the one who made a joke. Y'all ain't know Bill Cosby was raping hoes? Boom. That shit hit the internet and snowballed. Next thing you know,
It never stops.
next thing you know, hundreds of women. Bill Cosby raped more women than fucking Ted Bundy killed and raped. Think about that. And you wouldn't take him down? And you wasn't blackmailing? Okay, cool. Bill is at the height of his career. So he got the Cosby Show. He doing them shows on the road. He got Different World. You ain't blackmailing this nigga?
Like, you ain't coming for nothing and you know he raped you, or you know that, you know.
He know that you raped
you. You know he raped you.
Everybody knows that the rape went on and you not and you not trying to capitalize, or you not coming forward then like, all right, you know what? Bill Cosby raped me. Now you gonna wait till you 80 and be like, you know what? Now that I'm 50, I'm ready to talk about it.
It was rape, wasn't it? Like,
Right, it was rape.
And then you gotta also take an advantage, like I say, man, Dave Chappelle said it the best. Where did he come up with all this time to rape women? Because in my opinion, raping women takes time. It does. I mean, you can't. I don't see. For real, I'm not trying to. But I think about it. I think raping a woman at least takes between 4 and 8 hours a day. Like, cause if you raped her, more than likely she done went to sleep. Or if it was some straight up rape, which that's not what it seemed to be. Everybody seems to talk about,
he finessing people.
Right. Oh, he
we
was
had
selling
a date
people.
and then I fell asleep and woke up with my shirt on.
Exactly. So damn. So how many
That's
hours was that? How many
a
hours
whole
would you
night.
sleep?
Yeah.
Right. That was a whole night.
Right,
This
so-
nigga was. So while he date raped you, he was over there on the side writing more shit to the Different World and shit like that with a female that he just raped in his bed? Absolutely not. He wasn't raping these women, man. This is all bullshit. We know it's bullshit, but there's nothing that we can do because we wasn't there.
Now, and I will say, I think 60 women, I think not everyone is like. And I do believe he did something.
He might have
Right, he might have did something,
And
whereas when you talk about the pills
when
and things of that nature.
When I hear the word rape, I do not feel he climbed on top of a sleeping woman and took advantage of her, but I do feel he probably sexually assaulted someone and drugged them, gave them a pill, and grabbed a titty, which is, I guess, constitutes as
Right. Okay.
Absolutely.
the general term
Absolutely.
of
But
rape.
I don't think.
I don't
think he was like they made him like this
Like
serial
a monster.
rapers.
I don't think it's any better or any worse, for that matter, than Harvey Weinstein. So he should be in jail.
Oh,
Right.
Or Matt Lauer, who also has had sexual allegations.
And these things.
They're still cruising right now.
Right,
They're
their
not even having to
allegations
go
are
through-
recent
like,
allegations. Shit, his allegations was from 10, 20, 30 fucking years ago.
That's what I'm saying.
If
Like,
I
how
would have,
is-
if I would have locked a lady in a room and jerked off and made her look me in the eyes, I would not be sitting here.
No.
There's no way.
Be in jail.
No.
I'd be in jail for a
Harvey
thing.
Weinstein
They give me
is
a
not-
list. They give me a list of
Of all
shit.
shit, of everything you just did to her.
Right.
And you didn't do nothing but
They
match
give
it
me
up.
what's that shit?
Which is fucked up.
False imprisonment.
What you're saying, all you did, that is fucked up to do that. But I'm saying,
But
if
they
you're
give
gonna
you false
put the bill in
imprisonment,
jail
shit like
Yeah,
that.
for what,
all
for
type of
shit.
for drugging and touching women, You need to put all these other guys in jail. Speed
But-
their trials just as fast.
We also
and,
gotta
and
look
let's
at-
see what happens with them.
You also have to look at the time that they came up in, because they was coming up in the 60s and 70s when all this drugging and partying was the thing to do. Motherfuckers talk about walking into parties and it being a table full of cocaine, quaaludes, whatever, weed, whatever you want to do, we partying tonight. You know what I'm saying? So when you walk in as a male or a female, you know what you walking into. Now, don't get it twisted. I'm not saying any of that shit was cool, but if you a female and you come in and you pop a quaalude, or you pop something,
and then you're drinking wine with
right?
them.
You know
Even
you
a
get
male, shit.
right. You
if
know,
you take a Quaalude and start drinking, you're going to pass out.
right.
That's why that shit's not available in the United States anymore.
So that's what I'm saying. But once again, by you walking in the party and you seeing all these party favors, you indulging because everybody else is indulging, and of course, shit, if Bill's there and you know what I mean? So, in my opinion, man, because they even talk about Russell Simmons. Russell, he didn't win. I think he
left
didn't.
the country.
He left the country. He went to
Sounds
Venezuela, I
good,
believe. In my
You ain't
opinion,
busted
that's what
him.
he had to do because end up just like Bill. Because they gonna do the same thing to him that they did to Bill. They're gonna crucify him and they're going to put him in jail. And Russ is like, fuck that, I'm not going to jail. So that's why Russ left. Because regardless of we don't know what happened behind closed doors, but we do know that the white power structure doesn't want us
They would have been asleep until Bill went to jail.
right. They don't want
or
us to
died.
do anything. They don't want us to be successful. Point in fact, this was something I was going to bring up, but I never did. When they talk about Jay-Z being so successful, because he's one of the most successful artists, entrepreneurs, whatever you want to call it, ever. And I fuck with Jay-Z. You know what I'm saying? But they said at one point in time, Dame Dash, Jay Prince, Irv Gotti, and I believe it was one more person, either Suge Knight or Jermaine Dupri, one of them.
Suge.
They were coming together to have a black-owned distribution company. And no sooner than they said they were going to have doing this, Jay-Z went back, told the powers that be, and then everybody caught cases at the same time.
Except for Dame.
Right. You know what I'm saying? So when you look at shit like that, man, you know what I'm saying? It's people, they can do it. They can make it
there's
happen.
definitely strings
If they don't
being
want
pulled
you, if they
behind
don't
the
want you to
scenes.
do something when it comes to power, they have more power than us.
I was thinking.
There's definitely strings being
Oh,
pulled
go
behind
ahead.
the scenes, absolutely.
Well, I was thinking, on the drive into the beautiful SOE studios on the shores of Lake Erie. On the drive in, I was thinking about the guards in the jail.
For Bill?
Yeah, like,
For Bill?
yeah.
Oh, nigga, listen,
They gonna
Bill's
take care
big
of
is
it,
gonna
bro.
be sweet.
I don't think it's gonna be sweet.
It's gonna be sweet.
Yeah,
bro.
it'd be like Martha.
He's a fucking
It'd be like
billionaire,
Martha
dude.
Stewart's,
right, he's a fucking billionaire.
It's the same
There's
gonna
nothing-
happen.
They'll be
right,
just
there's
like
not-
Martha Stewart's
listen,
day.
I've been to jail. There's nothing when you have money. It's basically like being on the streets, except you can't get no pussy. You can get everything else,
You
nigga.
can't get out.
Right. That's it. You can't get out, so you can't. But you probably can get some pussy because it's Bill. You know
His
what I'm
wife
saying?
ain't coming.
What you mean?
You
His
fucking
wife?
bitch. You fucking CEO. What you mean?
His wife
Oh,
is
I
a
mean,
CEO.
Right.
Of course.
I'm fucking
it's
Bill
CEO,
Cosby, bitch.
Right. I'm about
Do you
to
know who
fuck
I
Bill.
am?
Right.
Bitch, I was at Uptown Saturday night with Sidney Poitier. I know Sidney Poitier.
I just hope his health is gonna be.
Honestly, and I'm
Well
gonna keep it
enough
100, and I
to
hate to
make
say
it.
this.
I personally,
Oh, no.
I
Listen.
don't think he will. If he has to do the full 3, because I was talking
The
to
only way Bill
my
would die
dad,
in
and
prison,
he said he has to do the full 3.
if the only way he'd die in
A
prison
heart attack.
is if they let him die in prison.
No, yeah, he's not gonna kill himself.
No,
But
right.
as long
No,
as
like,
they
you know
don't,
what I'm saying
if
is,
they don't keep up with his health, because he's 82
but what I'm
years
saying
old.
is, the prison system, I hate to say it, but their medical is pretty fucking good. It's fucking free. So, you know what I'm saying? You don't have
And he's a
to.
billionaire, so he's
Right.
gonna bring his own doctor in probably.
Right. He doesn't, nigga, he'll be good. He's gonna do his 3 years.
Unless
and-
they don't let
Look,
him.
that nigga probably come out looking better than he did before he went. I ain't gonna lie to you. That nigga fuck around, start eating good, start working out shit. Bill come out, nigga, 83, solid, nigga, like.
Shut the fuck up.
First off, Bill would come out at 86.
Oh, 86. Right.
And he would be more like this.
Right.
Like a
shit.
big
But he
fuck,
would just be
bro.
walking faster. Like
Right.
he would not be coming out
That
solid.
nigga, man, that nigga start working out and eating. Why not, man?
Because he's
Yeah,
83
y'all know,
or
I'm
82
Telling you,
years
jail,
old
listen,
now.
bro, jail is different.
It's a
though.
detox.
Right, jail is, yeah, jail is totally different.
I don't think he's doing
I'm
any
telling you,
drugs anymore.
he
Like,
comes-
No, it's like
a life detox on life. I
Yes.
don't want to go there.
Listen,
I'm telling you, jail,
I'ma tell you, jail
I've
is
never
take-
been.
He
But
said-
I never been.
I know niggas.
I've never
look,
been.
I've been, and I know niggas who've been. And I'm telling you, I know niggas who
I know a
did
lot
10
of niggas.
years, right? Went to jail when they was like 30. Came home when they was like 40. Nigga, they still look like they 30. You know what I'm saying?
I know,
like,
I've seen. I know
because
somebody
it's-
came out at
nigga-
68 and he went in at 17, and people were like, "Damn."
60.
Yeah, bro. That's,
He went in.
back in the day, it was, you know, you
Sticker
just
went in.
Long fucking
back.
time.
That's
Color TV
that's-
just came out.
Back
and
in the
shit.
day, that's considered a life sentence. You do that whole
Yeah.
that he had that. I think he had like 1.5 of those and served it and
Fuck.
got out. Like maybe
He
2-3
had never
years
seen.
ago.
He had never seen a cell phone,
But
bro.
I'm just saying.
There was a lot
so,
of shit he had.
After that, he came home and what? That nigga looked
Good
brand
boy.
new. That nigga, he ain't look 17, but that nigga
I
didn't look
wasn't
like
around when
he
he
was.
was 17, so
I'm
I
saying,
don't.
that nigga didn't look
He
like
didn't
an
look
old
60
man.
something. though.
Hey,
Right.
he had never seen like a cell phone, a microwave,
The internet,
the internet, like
color television,
Don't
good
matter,
pornography.
bro.
Oh, he saw color TV in the
not to the
joint.
extent. Oh,
In the
yeah,
joint.
yeah,
Like,
you're
what do you
right.
mean not to the extent? What you thought? Like,
Oh, and he'd seen a cell phone too.
a
And-
smartphone?
Yeah,
You seen all that in the joint.
joint,
Nigga, you
yeah.
got TVs, motherfucker.
When you're in there that long, you know a lot of people. He's seen a lot of
You
shit.
know a lot of people, you see a lot of shit.
I'm
lot of
sure he
shit
saw
come
a
through
lot
the
of
door.
porn too. Like,
Like,
yeah.
he was like, oh.
By the time he hit like
This is
25, they probably, hey, check this out. And he was like,
This is
what they do out there. Nigga, I can't wait
to
for
get
that,
out there,
nigga.
boy. I gotta get out, give me some of that shit. So you guys want to give any closing thoughts? I don't, because this shit sucked.
Well, I just feel bad, man. I hate to see it. You know, I just see him take another one of our men down. They didn't assassinate him, but they assassinated his character, and that's what they've been doing lately.
And
is
George
assassinating
Zimmerman is
characters.
still out here signing Skittles bags. But that's not
Shit, signing pictures of the fucking murder scene. What
yeah.
do you mean?
That was, I've never.
He should be dead.
But he's
Well, I don't know
but
where
you know,
he's at.
say he could chill.
Talking about him though, did you see that he sent like threatening letters to Jay-Z and Beyonce and shit?
Yeah, that was just
Just
trolling.
You know what? I wouldn't. If I was them, I wouldn't even report that shit. They got enough money.
They didn't, but shit,
got
they don't
enough-
have to. They got enough money. Somebody else read that
They
shit
got
before
enough.
they did.
They got enough money to have that nigga dealt with. Like,
by the Illuminati.
But they should. But they won't.
just pass his name. Like,
Oh,
But
you
if
don't have to
that,
do
but
that.
see, if that was the
You
case,
just gotta-
but see, that's not the truth to me because if that was the case, he'd have been dealt with. So
He's causing, and I think he knows that, and that's why he continues to make all the stupid decisions and
because
be
he
out
knows
in
he's
the public.
untouchable.
Because eventually, when he's quiet, he will get dealt with, and he knows that, so you can't be quiet. You gotta continually be no, for real.
Yeah.
You have to continually be
In the
obnoxious, and you have to continually make some kind of presence. And when people, as soon as they start leaving you alone and lightweight forgetting about you, you start signing pictures, start signing Skittle bags. You start sending letters to famous black musicians saying racist, hateful shit. Like, you need to stay relevant, just because if one day you pop up dead, they're more likely to find somebody who did it because you're relevant, rather than it's been 3 years and we haven't heard about George Zimmerman and now he's
There's too
dead.
many ways to kill
Ain't
that
nobody
man.
looking for him at that point. They're not gonna care who did it. Like, finally,
If George Zimmerman gets killed, I don't think they would care too much who did it anyway.
I don't. But if it happened, there would be those people who paid him to get those pictures signed, and then they would want answers, and the racist white America would fight to get answers, just because
Shit,
he
the
makes
niggas who paid
himself
him
so
for them
relevant.
pictures gonna blow up because
Oh,
he's dead.
oh yeah, so now they're happy.
Right, they'll be. I'm quite sure somebody
I
might be
was
looking to
one of
murder
10.
his ass. Right, I was 1 in 10 to buy this, and this bitch is worth $1 million now.
Yeah, I'm just
I-
gonna go
I
to
would-
auction. It wouldn't be $1 million. Probably go for like a couple thousand.
Never, dude.
Until like
Picture
the
of
other
Trayvon Martin's
signed by George
or
Zimmerman.
Tamir Rice.
It was
It was
Trayvon.
Trayvon Martin.
Martin.
I'm sorry.
Tamir Rice was
It
the
was here in
police.
Cleveland. Yeah.
That was the police who shot him.
Well, my final thoughts on Bill
I swear to
Cosby.
God, I was about to start to wrap this shit up. Swear to God.
I think it's fucked up. I think, it's sad to see him go down like that. But hey, I mean, I guess you don't drug women, no matter the time of
I'm breaking Bill out.
Bullshit, man.
60 of them.
Bullshit.
One of them.
I don't believe he drugged.
Breaking
Man, honestly, I don't
Bill
believe he
out.
drugged any of them personally. That's just
I
me,
do.
though.
It's gonna be it's gonna be.
I
me,
don't think
Like I
of him
said,
as a
man,
monster.
me
It's
fucking
entertaining
man,
him.
bro.
Theo,
I don't.
I am
and
fucking
Dwayne Wade.
Bill Cosby. I have more. I could buy